Welcome to the demonstration, Accessing Summative LPAC, or the English Language Proficiency Assessments for California, results in SIRS video. This video is part of a series of micro-learning style videos from the Introduction to the California Educator Reporting System, or SIRS, for test coordinators and administrators. A resource guide accompanies this video series and can be accessed in the description of this video. For this demonstration, we'll be entering as a district admin for our sample district. This takes us to our SIRS Sandbox homepage. Now that we're at the SIRS Sandbox homepage, we can search by school and pull up our elementary school sample school district. And we're going to go into grade 1. I can hit search and it will take us to the results view page for our sample elementary school grade 1. And I can select different assessments that our grade 1 students have taken. The most recent assessment usually is the default. So that is our grade 1 summative LPAC. But if I wanted to view or add the summative alternate LPAC results, I can go ahead and select or deselect those. I'm going to close that and scroll down to see my results for grade 1 summative LPAC. I have 102 results. And I have the scale score for the students overall, 1419. And we have our performance levels. There are 4, level 1, 2, 3, and 4, as well as the student score distribution. And I can see the percent of students that scored for each performance level. If I wanted to change that to number, I can go ahead and toggle at the top and change those totals to number versus percent. I'm going to click on the link to show results. And I can scroll to see results by student in my results view. It is alphabetical by last name, but I can also sort if I want to see the students that scored level 1. I can click again and it will sort and tell me the students that scored in level 4. And if I wanted to also, I could sort by scale score. If I want to download this data, I can actually click on Export CSV at the top of the results page, and it will download directly onto my computer. Since the summative LPAC is administered across grades K through 12, we're going to enter again as a sample middle school and select grade 6. I'm going to hit search, and it will take us to our results view page for our sample middle school grade 6. I'm going to click on and expand the assessments that I can select. And I'm going to look for the grade 6 summative LPAC. I'm going to select it and deselect the recent assessments that might pop up. And we're going to, again, look at our results. For any summative LPAC results in any grade, we can view overall, but we can also view our composite level scores and our domain level scores. So starting with composite, it will break it up into oral language and written language composite scores. And we can view these even at the student level. If I click on the link that says show results, the results will give us the oral language scale scores for each student, as well as the written language scale scores and performance levels for each student at the composite view. We also can click on the domain levels at the top. We can get the student results by domain level distribution for listening, speaking, reading, and writing. We can get our percents in each of those domains, or we can click on number and we can view the number of students in each of those performance levels by the domain, and they're color-coded with the key right underneath. And when we change that view, we can see each of the domains for listening, speaking, reading, and writing by student. And it'll tell us if they are beginning to develop, somewhat moderately, or well developed in each of those domains. At the domain level, not tested or exempted are indicated within the domain level results when a student has no score available. Since the summative LPAC is also administered at the high school level and across grades K through 12, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our grade 11 results, and I'm going to actually take a look at our alternate LPAC. So the grade 11 summative alternate LPAC is actually the first one that popped up. But if I needed to find it in the list, again, I can click on that plus sign and select my summative alternate LPAC for grade 11. And I can see, again, just the same as we did with the summative LPAC, kind of an overall view of how our students did with the student score distribution. I can click on the link and show results. and view by student how students did on the summative alternate LPAC. When I'm viewing the results by student, I can sort just like we did with the summative LPAC by clicking at the top on that gray bar from novice English learners all the way to fluent English proficient, and we can also sort by scale score. Here is a common question about accessing LPAC results. How long after test administration will summative LPAC results show in SIRS? The answer has two parts. The summative LPAC results are released in the spring, usually in late May. The summative alternate LPAC results are usually available in the summer. To wrap up this video, we invite you to explore the SIRS Sandbox on your own. First, locate the instructions and the link to the sandbox, both of which are in the resource guide, which accompanies this series of microlearning videos. When you start your exploration, be sure to access the sandbox using the district administrator role. Remember, since this is a sandbox, you can't break anything, and the data will look different when you log into your actual SIRS environment. Complete one or all of the following tasks depending on how ambitious you are. Create a custom aggregate report, export data using the data export, search results for a student, search results by a school or group, view results for the summative LPAC, and find the composite and domain results. As you explore the sandbox and the summative LPAC data, there are two specific questions to consider. How might you use summative data from SIRS alongside other data to inform next steps? Who needs this information, and how will you share it? And when you think of who needs to know this information, think widely to include curriculum and instruction staff, classified staff, teacher leads, and more. This is your time to explore the sandbox. Thank you for watching this demonstration of accessing summative LPAC results in SIRS. We hope you found this information to be useful. The full video series title list is located in the description of this video.